Hey guys, this is Andrew with rockclass101.com. Today we're going to be learning probably one of my favorite TV theme songs because I'm kind of a kid at heart. It's SpongeBob SquarePants theme, and I thought it would be a lot of fun to put on uke for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's only 2 chords throughout the entire song, and number two, it's a great finger picking tune, especially one for working on trying to develop more speed. So throughout this lesson, we'll be playing it slow, and I'll give you a couple tips on how to speed it up. So basically, we're going to learn the complete verse in this lesson, and that's basically half the song. So if you guys want to learn the rest of it, the second half, you can do so at rockclass101.com. So you'll be able to learn the complete chorus and the outro, and you guys can get the tabs to print out and follow along with, as well as access to the on-screen tab viewer, which basically lets you hit play with this video, slow it down to whatever speed you want. You can highlight bars to loop them. It's just a really cool asset in learning this song that much quicker. So all of that's at rockclass101.com. So let's go ahead and kick into this lesson. So our verse starts out with playing out of a C chord. So basically make a basic C chord for me. Alright, the only difference is that our ring finger is going to come up to the second string. So it's going to be that same 3rd fret, but it's going to be on string 2. So it's a C5. And throughout this song, I'm using a 3-finger approach. I'm going to use my thumb, and my thumb gets string 4 and string 3. And then my middle finger gets string 2, and my ring finger gets string 1. So throughout the song, I'm going to use 3 fingers to pick this, right? So if I was just to place string 1, 2, 3, 4, you can see it's 3-finger approach. You could also use these 3 fingers if you like more. So it's whatever is most comfortable for you guys. So one other thing I want to mention too is that we have a triplet rhythm, and triplet just means that it's 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. So it's 3 notes per beat, but it has that swung feel. And all of our 8th notes are swung too, so that's the feel. We've got a swung feel throughout this entire song. So let's go ahead and kick off with the first part. So it sounds like this. Okay, so there's bar 1, plus our pickup note is just the 3rd fret of string 2. You guys can hold that out for as long as you want. So that's who lives in a pineapple under the sea. Right, so that's that first word. So hold it out for as long as you want. Alright, then our pattern for picking is going to start with this. We're going to do strum 4 to 2. And after that, we're going to play string 1, open, then string 4 open. So I have string 1 followed by string 4. Okay, again. Okay, the next pattern is going to go 2, 3, 2. So those are going to be open. So you can see I lift my ring finger up. So I have 3, strum 1, 4, O, O, O. And those O's are 2, 3, 2. So I have strum 1, 4, 2, 3, 2. Then I'm going to put that ring finger back. I'm going to strum again. Strum 1, 4, open second. And that open second is going to get held out longer. It's going to be a quarter note. So that's what I've got for the first part, right? So I have pluck, strum 1, 4, 2, 3, 2, strum 1, 4, 2. Okay, bar 2 is going to go to a basic C chord, right? And our basic C, again, all we're doing is dropping now that ring to the 1st string 3rd fret, so stock C. So our first part is a melody on string 1. We got strum 2, 3, so it sounds like that. Okay, again. You can see I'm just using that middle finger for the 2nd fret. The next set of 3 is going to go 1, 4, 2, all opens. So I have, if I call it out, strum 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, right? The second half, again, we're gonna have opens. So it's gonna go 4, 2, 3, right? So if I add that, I have the last two notes are eighth notes. It's going to go open second and then the third fret of string 1. So here's what that sounds like added to it. Okay, so if I take bar 1 and 2 plus the pickup, I get this now. Okay, so our next one is an F chord, and instead of the basic F chord, you can make that shape. But the difference is we're not going to use string 4, so keep the index on the first fret of string 2, add your ring finger to the third fret of string 1. And the tricky part is we're going to be using our pinky to play 5 on string 1, so you've got a bit of a stretch for this one. Make sure your thumb stays on the back of the neck, about the middle. So it's not coming up to here. If it comes up to here, you don't really have movement with your pinky. So try and keep that on the middle. That way your pinky has enough movement to get to 5. So basically, we can strum all 4, and our first set of 3 is going to be playing out of string 1. It's a melody on string 1. So we have strum 5, 3. You can see I have that stretch, right? The next set goes open 1, play string 2, and then open 1. Remember, string 2 is fretted. So we have strum 5, 3, open, second, open, right? So again, strum 5, 3, first open, second string, first open. Put that ring back down. We're going to strum it again. Back to 5, back to 3, and back to open 1. And that last note is a quarter, so it's going to last longer. So the second half sounds like that. So if I play bar 3 together, I have. Okay, so one more time. Okay, staying in the F shape for bar 4, we're going to go. So that's the 4th bar. And basically, all I'm going to do is I'm going to incorporate hammer-ons here to make it easier so you don't have to pick as much. So we're going to hit string 2, then string 1 open, and we hammer on to the 3rd fret of string 1. Then we're going to strum and do a pull off to the open. So again, it sounds like this. Okay, follow that up by playing string 2. So there's the first half again. Okay, the second half starts the same. String 2, open, hammer onto 3 on string 1, and then we're going to finish it up with 8th note. It's going to be string 2, and then the open second. So together I have. Okay, one more time. Okay. So that gives us bars 1 through 4 now, guys. So I'll play that put together. Alright guys, so that's the first 4 bars put together. Now, the 5th bar is the same as the first, goes back to C5. So we have everything identical. The 6th bar carries on with C, but this time we have a variation. We're playing it higher. So basically, what I did was I took that G chord and I moved it all the way up to 7/8/7, and I got a higher voicing of C. So here's what I want you guys to do. Take your pinky, put it on 10 on string 1, and your index finger on 7 on string 1. We're going to strum all 4, and and then we're going to pull off to that 7. So watch this. I strum, and I pull off to 7. Okay, after that, I'm going to add my middle finger to 8 on string 2. I'm going to play that note. Okay, so I got the first 3 now. Strum, pull off, 8. Again. Okay, the next 3 are going to go first string, second string, fourth string. 1, 2, 4, right? And the fourth is open. Okay, one more time. All right, so the next one is gonna go second, open 4, open second, open third. 2, 4, 2, 3, right? So again, we have 10, pull off, 8, 7, 8, 4, 8, 4, 2, 3, right? And the last ones are open. Then you're gonna catch the 3rd fret of string 1, right? And that's actually gonna be with your ring finger, right? So let me show you that. Okay, so when we get to that 3rd string that's open, it buys you enough time to get down to the beginning of the neck because you're going right back into that F. So you're going right back into that for the next bar. So together you would have right? And one thing that I did right there, I don't think I mentioned on the first time, so you can add some of these pull-offs to make it easier. If you're not used to finger picking everything, adding pull-offs and hammer-ons take out some of the right hand work. So for example, if I play this F, I have strum, 5, I could pull off to 3 and pull off to open right there instead of picking it. Right, so that's something you can try out to see if it makes it a bit easier for you. And it also helps to develop pinky strength, which is good. So there's bar 6 and 7 for the second half of the verse. So now we've covered 5, 6, 7. Bar 8's actually the same ending as the first one, which we had. The only difference is that our last note is going to be a first fret of string 2. So you're basically playing that first fret twice. So that's the only difference. The first time around we played an open to go back into C5. Right, this time we're playing that first fret twice. So basically that's the entire verse, guys. I'll play it once through slowly so you can hear it now. Alright guys, so that's how the verse goes, so that's all 8 bars. If you guys want to learn the second half, which is the chorus, you know, SpongeBob SquarePants, that part, plus it has a really cool outro in this tune. We'll be covering all of that in our second part of the lesson, and you guys can also get the complete tabs and access to that on-screen tab viewer all at rockclass101.com. So I hope to see you guys there. Thanks!